It's 5 till 5 in the morning. Got everything packed up and ready to go, and getting ready to cross the creek down there, and then guess got a couple 1,000-foot climbs, and then the long coast down 16.3 miles to get to Christie. Slept pretty good last night, and woke up at 10 after 4 and still was able to get everything packed up before 5. Fortified by 2 breakfast essentials with 2 Via coffees in them. So we'll see how it goes. It's really dark out here under the trees, but promises to be a morning full of adventure. Here we go. Well, there was a climb up out of the creek bed that was very rocky and steep, but then it flattened out for a while, and now it's been kind of gradual hills. Very nice grassland. A while ago, I saw two pairs of eyes shining. One bigger animal, one smaller animal, and of course, then you go on alert. You're like, okay, behavioral watch. What are they doing? The thing that made me a little cautious is at the beginning when I sighted them, they both crouched down, and I was like, that could be a mountain lion and cub. And then I kept the light in the area, and there were 4 more sets of eyes. I'm like, okay, they're deer. Excellent. Glad to see that. The sunrise this morning is just beautiful. It only got in the maybe low 40s outside the tent last night. Had the ambient noise of the creek, and surprisingly, that's the closest I've ever slept to a creek and woke up with the dry tent. So everything is pointing toward success in getting to Christie. Look at this lovely peak back here in the shadows. Oh, it's just beautiful. Wish you guys could be here with me. It's just the most beautiful thing. Okay, onward. It's a bit of a steep, rocky descent here, and has been for a while. Well, this is my first directional mishap. I took the wrong trail, and I'm about 1.7 off. So I've added about 3.5 miles to the day. Crap. So I'm gonna have to let Christy know I'll be running just a little later. And I gotta get back up the hill. I'm back at the trail. I can see the way this is oriented because I came in this way. In the dark, it would have been looking like another one of these dead trees, and I was probably looking at the trail not to step on rocks. So an additional 3.4 miles of beauty and challenge, and now we'll walk on this way. Well, we just came down from all the way up there on a very switchbacky, stony, slippery, steep path, and now we're down here by this little creek, which is beautiful. Might even be able to go swimming in that little hole there. And now I think we're at the bottom of the ravine, and now we've got to climb up there. Came all the way out of the bottom of that canyon down and to the right. Climbed up here, and the trail goes on up around and up over that crest. I see it keeps going actually all the way up to the top. I do like to make a challenging trail. And there's our first glimpse of Lake Roosevelt down there below the mountains. Again, the trail chooses to go all the way up to the top. Just had a great break under this gnarly old juniper tree up on a rock. We just jumped up on it, and scenery all around us is pretty spectacular. Still have about 11 miles into Roosevelt Lake. And it's going to take us a little longer than we thought since of our detour this morning. But that detour was bonus miles, bonus experience, bonus beauty. And on the way down there, I saw two eyes in a bush with my headlamp on. And then I just kept an eye on it, came back, scanned again, they were gone, but I picked those same eyes up across the canyon, so he had crossed the canyon away from me. And so I figured that was a coyote. And then when I came back up the trail to get back to the trail I was supposed to be on, there was the coyote, and it was beautiful. Two-tone, you know, had some tan in its fur. It was just beautiful. Very healthy. So I got something out of it. It's great. And now I just got a couple little climbs and then the long descent to Roosevelt Lake. I'm looking forward to it. We've reached the high point for this stretch, just short of 5,000 feet. Now it should be descending. It looks like the trail contours around that mountain behind me. And hopefully we won't have any big, rocky, steep descents. Man, what a day. That last climb was just vertical. You're on your toes and digging with your hiking poles. It felt like doing your best to be a mountain goat. Goodbye to the Superstition Wilderness in Tonto National Forest. Epic scenery here. Finally made it to this little creek. I was really happy about that because I've been out of water for a while, so I guzzled down a bunch, had some food, and now it's about just under 6 miles in. And the trail now isn't trying to kill me, so I think it should be a little flatter. Hopefully I'll make pretty good time. First saguaros in some time. Well, I met up on the trail with this big fella, and he doesn't seem in the mood to move. So I'm going to try to find a way around him. I had a rancher in there, and I think he was looking for that bull. I hadn't seen him by the time I saw the rancher, but I think I just heard him yelling at him. Another big full stock tank. A friendly dog. So this is the rancher's vehicle out here, I guess. Hey, buddy. My goodness, this is beautiful. Okay, down there's the Marina. I can see my goal. To the cemetery trail, because there below the cactus you can see the graveyard, and there's the Marina. I just got to make it there. There she is.
Hi, honey.
Hey, how you doing?
It's 4:20.